A lot of these Ski Valley teams play them, so seeing them in our league now is nice. It'll be a good matchup for everybody.
Once again, I want to welcome everyone in here to the Jimmy John's pregame show on Next Level Broadcasting. Snowbirds and Warriors just about ready to get things underway. We're going to step aside here and hear from our pregame sponsor, Jimmy John's, and we'll be back in 30 seconds after these messages.
We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord.
And a quick turn there as we come back into the pregame show here. Charles Strail joined by Tom Pratt and Nick Wenzel. Nick, I'm going to bring you back in just because people might have missed it, but you had a very aggressive take on what kind of game you're going to see tonight from Daniel Jacobson, the Snowbirds sharpshooter. You're saying more than three-pointers made by Jacobson, as he's made 5 in a row in warm-ups right now. So you're still sticking to your guns and saying more than three three-pointers make. Say that 3 times fast, by the way.
I am very confident in that.
Okay, very confident. What about your cousin Hogan McKinley? He's coming back from a little bit of injury. He was on the injury report for a while there in October, a little bit in November as well. I'm going to set how many assists tonight for Hogan?
I'm going to say at least 9 or 10 assists.
9 or 10 assists.
Going with the confidence.
Very aggressive. So if Hogan has 9 or 10 assists, then Nick Wenzel will be proven right once again. All right, Tom, I'm bringing you back in here as we're looking at these two teams warming up. St. Mary, obviously, the odds-on favorite in this game. Sometimes, though, in the minds of 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, that doesn't mean anything. How do you really try to come out and establish your tempo, your pace? We saw them do that against Mackinac City, where they took the life out of the Comets right away. How do you try to do that on a Wednesday night, kind of a quiet Wednesday night here in the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium? What are you telling these kids to try to just get them to come out in the first 3 minutes aggressively?
Well, I just think the biggest thing is just coming out and playing your game. You can't you have to match the intensity level, if not exceed the intensity level of your opponent. And I think if we just come out and play our game and be aggressive defensively, especially, things on the offensive side of the ball are going to come along. And I think Dale Jacob and Gary Metelsky do a nice job getting these kids ready and not allowing them to play down. And not that they're playing down to a forced area level, but just play down to their opponent. You got to come out and you got to play your game. You got to play fast. You got to play intense, and we tend to do that quite often. And if we do that here, I think we're going to be liking the outcome at the end of the game.
Certainly got to like the chances for the 3 out of 4-time reigning Ski Valley Conference champion, St. Mary's Snowbirds. This has been a good little run for head coach Dale Jacob, winning his first district championship last year, kind of getting that monkey off of his back, for lack of a better terms, and I talked to him about that. For the first night, his sleep number on his sleep number bed was like 100% after winning that district championship.
Obviously, Dale being my father-in-law, we spend a lot of time with each other, but I think he might have slept with the trophy that night. I think he might have.
I wouldn't have put it past him.
I would not have put it past him either. He was just so excited, for the kids and for the program and for the school and the community that I think he might have.
That's dedication.
That is dedication. Love it. Well, warm-ups wrapping up here. We got about a minute left. We're going to start. Obviously, we have national anthem, and then go right into the starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gaylord St. Mary High School and Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Tonight we present boys varsity basketball action. Please welcome first our visitors, the Warriors from Forest Area.
Welcome back, as we are almost underway here as the starting lineups are just being announced. First for your Forced Area Warriors, looks like Cameron Patton, number 5, Lucas Blankenship, number 24, Luke Zook. And it looks like number 11, Dylan Shelby. And number 21, Matthew Coy for the Warriors. Starting for your Snowbirds, number 0, Daniel Jacobson. Number 13, Hogan McKinley. Number 35, Lucas Shawinski. Number 10, Rylan Metelsky. And number 25, Dylan Croft. Those are your starting lineups here. Both teams huddling up at their respective three-point lines here, matching up. We are going to get underway. Looks like number 24, Zoot, going to be jumping the ball with Metelsky. Rylan Metelsky won that tip. Jacobson bringing the ball up the court here. Over to McKinley. McKinley up top of the key here. Over to Croft. Back over to Jacobson. Down low to Metelsky. Metelsky puts it in for 2. Number 3, Patton bringing the ball up the court for the Warriors here.
That was a nice job by the Snowbirds of finding Metelsky inside there, Tom, on that first possession to get it right off the tip. Metelsky
Absolutely.
making an impact.
Looks like they're trying to work. Nice little put in there by number 1, Singer. Jacobson bringing up the ball quick. Brings up to McKinley for 3. Big 3 by McKinley there for the Snowbirds. Patton bringing the ball back up the court here for the Warriors. Staying up top of the key. Brings it over to number 21, Coy. Down deep for number 1, Singer. Again, turns the ball over. Metelsky bringing the ball up the court here for the Snowbirds. Over to Jacobson. Jacobson for 3. Good. Jacobson, 3-pointer. Snowbirds up 8-2 early. Patton bringing the ball up the court. Nice defense there by McKinley. McKinley, or Patton over there to number 5, Blankenship. Blankenship throws up the 3. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Actually, that was number 5, Blankenship, I'm sorry. McKinley, 3 again for Snowbirds. Just off the rim. He got his own rebound here. Back up to top of the key. Jacobson to McKinley.
Little zone look here by the Warriors.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing
Tom.
a little 2-3 zone here. Snowbirds going to set up into their offense here. Looks like they're going to run a little pen middle here. Oh, great setup there. Metelsky just couldn't handle the ball. Got his own rebound. Puts it back up multiple times, but great rebound there by McKinley. Bringing it back up, Jacobson at the top of the key. The Warriors still in that 2-3 zone. 3-pointer by Metelsky, just short. Number 5, Blankenship, doing a little dancing. Didn't quite get that to the rim. Rebound there, Metelsky brought up the court here. Great move, though, just missed. Great rebound, Sherwinski, and a foul. That's one thing right there that, is key for Sherwinski is to be down low, getting those rebounds, being that big guy.
I mean, that's definitely something for Lucas to showcase there. And I just want to point out, he's the biggest guy on the floor right now, but he showcased the most hustle right there to get that offensive board.
You know, he's 6'5", but the kid has very good hands and moves very well for being a big guy.
And that's something that head coach Dale Jacob loves to see is a big guy willing to run the floor and hustle.
First one for Sherwinski was just off the front. Great second free throw right there, got one. Looks like Snowbirds putting a little full court press on a little bit. Blankenship bringing it up the court, just across half court. Nice little spin move right there. In for two. Blankenship there for two for the Warriors. Jacobson bringing it up the court quick. McKinley to the corner, back up to Metowski. Back over to Jacobson. Nice little feed right there to Sherwinski for two. Nice little assist right there by Jacobson. Looks like a little full court press again. Blankenship bringing it up the court. Defended by Metowski. Got one Singer, three Patton with the ball up top of the key right here. Little lefty. They need to force him to his right. He likes dribbling to his left, obviously. Sherwinski playing some good D up on the key, up on the top of the key, or on the three-point line, I should say. You got Blankenship. Back to Singer. Nice little spin move, just short. Rebound Jacobson, bringing it up the court, pushing it. Up to Metowski, back to Jacobson. Looks like Jacobson for the three. No. Rebound Croft, great rebound right there by Croft. Back up to Metowski. Metowski for two, nope. Sherwinski in for the got the rebound, in for two. Sherwinski right there. Great job, Lucas. Blankenship bringing it up the court for the Warriors. Back for 21, Coy.
Gotta like this ball movement for the Snowbirds right now, but also have a little trouble keeping the Warriors out of the paint and dribble penetration.
No, absolutely they are. You got Patton up around the three-point line with the ball now, looking to set something up. Here comes a screen driving. Great little drive, right? Just missed the layup. Rebound, Croft. Jacobson pushing the ball up the court again for Metowski. Looks like the Snowbirds are going to come high-low here.
There's a nice inside-out look right there. McKinley being a little unselfish right there, but he had a wide-open three, man. He already made one. You get that rhythm going. You need to shoot those threes a little more. That's how I was just. I think Hogan probably could have pulled that one right there from the corner.
For sure. Jacobson bringing it back up to the top of the key. Warriors still in that 2-3 zone. Looking a little high-low. Nice little feed right there down to Croft. Croft turned the ball over there, put the ball down below his waist there, and that's what happens. Looks like Singer in driving. Great rebound, Sherwinski. Jacobson pushing it up to Metowski. Metowski in for the two. Layup. In. You got Snowbirds 15. Warriors 6. Just about 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter here. You got Blankenship looking for the three-pointer. Just short off the front of the rim. Rebound. Metowski bringing the ball up quick. Jacobson outside here.
Oh, nice cut.
It looks like it's going to be a foul on number 10, Caller.
So Nick, Snowbirds with 2 3-pointers made already, one for Jacobson, one for McKinley. Gotta like what you're seeing so far from beyond the arc by the Snowbirds against the zone defense.
Absolutely.
Jacobson taking the ball out into Croft, working their way back around. Jacobson in the corner for three, just in and out. Great look right there, just came up a little short there. Looks like Patton bringing the ball up the court for the Warriors. Up at the top of the key, looking to, well, nice little ball handling skills right there. Great hustle right there by Dylan Croft getting on the floor. Turn the ball over. Metowski bringing the ball up right now. Got Jacobson over to McKinley, back over to Metowski, just short. Jacobson has the ball in the corner, up over to McKinley, back to Jacobson, back to McKinley. 4-3, just short there. Great ball movement right there, huh, Charles?
That would have brought the house down, Tom.
That would have brought the house down. Got Blankenship over to Singer, back to Patton. Patton for three, in.
That looked good. That looked good from the moment it left his fingertips.
That did. That was a great shot. That leaves your score 15-9. Snowbirds leading with just under a minute to go in the first quarter. Got Croft over to Jacobson, back to Metelski. Great feed inside. Metelski's going to go to the line 4-2. You know, Charles, I know that you obviously notice a lot of these plays as well because they're the same ones when you coached. You know, they're running right now even when I coach. So obviously everything looks familiar, but they're running them, but they're running them correctly, and it's working.
Well, also another thing as Metelski makes that first free throw, it's one thing to run them correctly, but it's another thing to run them when you have the type of size that the Snowbirds have.
Yep.
It looks a lot different moving around on the paint when you got a big, 6'5" locomotive coming at you, setting the screen.
Amen to that. Metelski made 2 free throws right there, which brought the score St. Mary's Snowbirds 17. Forced area Warriors 9. 32 seconds left in the first quarter here.
That extended pressure once again. Forced area, though, has handled it pretty well, Tom.
Yep, looks like Snowbirds went back into their 2-3 zone right there, kind of confused the Warriors there and turned the ball over. Looks like they're going to go for one shot here. Jacobson bringing the ball up. I'm going to guess that it's either going to be Jacobson or McKinley. Probably going to take the last shot here if I was a betting man. We've got about 10 seconds left. McKinley up on top of the key.
Yeah, good call. Baseline referee Doug Curtis got the Snowbirds Dylan Croft in the paint for 3 seconds, and they gave him the benefit of the doubt. That was closer to a 5-second call.
Yeah, no, for sure. 2 seconds left here. Into Coy. Coy half-court shot. Not quite in the basket. That leaves at the end of the first quarter, your Snowbirds 17, your forced area Warriors 9. We will be back here in a minute.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
You got him. All right, we're back here for the start of the second quarter. Forced area taking the ball up the court now. Patton over to, Blankenship over to Patton. Patton up top of the key now. Over to Blankenship. Blankenship drives. Looks like we got a jump ball right there. Great job by the Snowbirds. Looks like the possession arrow to the Snowbirds as well. So great job defensively. Now they got the ball back. Jacobson.
Good job by Jacobson to wall up there and get his hands down to dig that one out, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely. Not a very smart pass right there by Jacobson, but looks like they're going to get the ball back here. McKinley passes it into Jacobson. Jacobson up the top of the key. Looking to set something up. Forced area still in that 2-3 zone. Looking to run that high-low action. Back over to Jacobson in the corner. Jacobson looking for a hit. You got Cherry in there, shooting from the elbow, just short right there by Cherry. Good look, though.
If that's a shot Cherry can make consistently, that'll take this Snowbird offense against zone defense to a whole new level.
Absolutely. Koshoniak with the steal, up over to McKinley. McKinley for the layup for 2. 19-9. Your Snowbirds are in the lead. Yeah, Coy in the corner, number 21 with the ball, looking to drive in there. Nice little basket in there by number 21, Coy.
Yeah, really good job of playing fundamental basketball there, Tom, coming to a jump stop to control his momentum as he made the layup.
Jacobson for three, just a little short. We got a little.
Got a referee discussion here. Looked like an inadvertent whistle, so it's going to be Warrior basketball.
Yes, it is.
Got a quick 5 for a shoe tie as Dylan Croft repairs the laces on those low tops. And Forest Area making a quick substitution here. A short bench for the Warriors tonight, so checking in for them will be number 1, Tyler Singer, replacing, and the Snowbirds making a little bit of a line change as well, Tom, as they bring in 3 fresh bodies back into the game. That's Jessen,
Metalski, and Sherwinski. All right, Patton bringing the ball up the court, number 3 for the Forest Area.
And that's kind of the penalty you pay when you're that big.
No, for sure, but I don't think they were all on the same page right there. I think we got into that 2-3 zone. I think some guys were thinking that we're still in man. But Forest Area taking the ball out underneath.
And another forced turnover by Snowbird defense.
Yep. Jacobson bringing the ball up the court for the Snowbirds. Warriors still in that 2-3 zone. Jacobson over to Metalski, back up Cherry over to Jacobson on that high-low action. Metalski up to the top of the key, over to Cherry. Back over to Metalski.
Well, they had the pick there. They could either call the 3-second or the travel.
Yeah, they did.
And they took the 3 seconds.
Patton bringing the ball up court for the Warriors.
Over
to Blankenship. Yeah, go ahead.
I like this 3-guard lineup for Forest Area.
You know, this is going to be a good little basketball team, you know, in the future, for sure, for them. Got Metalski over to the right side here, looking down low to Sherwinski. Sherwinski puts it in. Great look by Metalski. Great finish by Sherwinski. Brings the score 21. Your Snowbirds 21, Warriors 11. You got Coy up at the top of the key with the ball, over to Blankenship. It looks like Patton's going to shoot. 3 in. I think we're going to see a lot of that today, Charles.
Yeah, when you find an open shooter going against a 2-3 zone defense, you kind of give up those looks. And Forest Area right now with 3 3-pointers made in the first half.
Cherry up at the top right now, over to well, now he's going to go to Metalski, but over to Jacobson. Jacobson back to Metalski at the top of the key. Back over to Jacobson. Jacobson for 3. And no good.
Nice rebound.
Great rebound there by Blankenship for the Warriors, bringing it up to court quick. Popping the 3. There we go.
Popping it and dropping it.
He is. Those 3 guards for the Warriors are going to do some damage tonight. Jacobson bringing it up the court. Over to Metalski. Metalski back to Jacobson. Jacobson looking to drive, spin move. Back to Metalski for 3. Just off. Blankenship bringing it up the court for the Warriors. If we don't get on him quick, he's going to pop the 3. Patton up for 3. Just short. Rebound Metalski. Metalski's pushing it up the court on the left side. Back over to Jacobson. Jacobson driving baseline. Going to bring it all the way through. Back over to Metalski. Metalski driving. Great drive. Going to shoot 2 right there.
And that right there, Tom, is I think an area where the Snowbirds can exploit this 2-3 zone defense for the Warriors. Metalski and the Snowbirds have obviously the height and size advantage right now with 3 guys over 6'3" on the floor. And Metalski, with his athleticism, can get to the rim pretty much whenever he wants to.
No, you don't see a lot of freak athletes. Rylan Metalski's a freak athlete. The kid can jump out of the gym. You know, he's fast. He's just very athletic.
His reaction time between when his eyes see something to when he can get a hand up or move is so fast.
That first step coming off that dribble is quick. Looks like we got some changes in. McKinley back in, Croft back in for the Snowbirds. Jessen stayed in along with Jacobson and Metelski. Looks like they're going to stay in that 2-3 zone.
And we got a good game here.
Yeah, we do. 23. Your score 23 for the Snowbirds, 17 for the Warriors. Jacobson with the rebound. They're going to push it quick. McKinley should have went up with it. But it dished it off to Metelski. Metelski puts it in for 2.
Hey, Nick, there's that assist for Hogan McKinley. He's got 1 of 10.
Yep.
Blankenship off to the right side. Great defense by Jacobson. Get on the floor.
Yeah, when you dribble this much against this Snowbird defense with some of the guards, and they want to kind of extend that zone and trap in some of those places on the perimeter.
Yep.
Man, you're asking for trouble.
No, absolutely. Forced area got the ball over there. Rebound Jacobson. Jacobson pushing it up the court. Right through 2 defenders, in for 2 points. That brings your score, Snowbirds 27, forced area 17, about 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Nice little 6-0 run to answer the forced area 6-0 run by the Snowbirds that pushes back to a double-digit lead.
Forced area here looking to slow it down a little bit. Patton over to Blankenship. Blankenship bringing down the rain with that shot, and he just missed it off the backboard. McKinley bringing it up. Looking for Jacobson. Jacobson for 3, and it's in. Great ball movement by the Snowbirds right there. Jacobson for 3. Patton bringing the ball back up the court for the Warriors. They're looking. Nice little steal there by Croft. Metelski. Jacobson over to Jessen.
You know, Tom, I wouldn't have been mad if Daniel Jacobson took that 3 there as a little heat check. He was in rhythm, kind of stepped into it.
Yep.
After making one in the corner, made a nice pass in transition. He's definitely got his rhythms tonight so far. And while we have a timeout on the floor, we want to tell you about our friends at the Gaylord Eye Care Center. Listen, if you're seeing us right now, but if you have some trouble seeing other things, whether it's in everyday life or in the basketball, when you come check out a game or watching us online, if you can't see the scoreboard right now on your TV, you need to go into the Gaylord Eye Care Center for a free consultation. And don't make an excuse that it's not fitting into your schedule, because they have 4 locations in Sheboygan, Bel Air, Gaylord, and in Boyne City. That's the Gaylord Eye Care Center, proud sponsor of basketball here on Next Level Broadcasting. I also want to tell you about when you need to get out of the Northern Michigan winter, there's only one way to do that, and that is booking through Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City. When you need to get out to that destination or get away as a snowbird, look no further than Cherry Capital Airport. Fly TVC.
All right, back to some action here. Forced area with the ball going from our right to our left. Blankenship on the right side there, back up to the top of the key to Patton. Patton looking to set something up. Nice little steal there by McKinley.
And they're going to say Justin took one extra step there.
I don't think Jessen was expecting that ball, really, to be honest with you.
You know, and I kind of put that turnover on Hogan. Because
he should not have
You don't want to put Justin in that position there, because that's a tough spot to give a ball to a big man.
Patton off to the right there. Great hands by Lucas Sherwinski for the steal. Metelski bringing it up quick. Behind the back move over to DJ. DJ top of the key. 3, just short. Great hustle there by Blankenship to try to save it from out of bounds. Looked like he stepped out of bounds for the Warriors. It's going to be Snowbird ball right in front of the Warrior bench there.
I really like the chemistry there that Metelski and Jacobson have, Tom. Metelski knew where to find his trailing shooting point guard. Got him the ball in rhythm, hit him with a good pass, and it just didn't fall.
Snowbirds are moving the ball really well right now from side to side. McKinley back up top of the key. Looks like they're back. Looks like they're staying in that 2-3 zone right there. Jacobson for 3, and it's good. Jacobson is on fire from 3 points.
I believe that's his third three-pointer of the contest, Tom, and he's really starting to feel it.
Nick over here is feeling it as well. Looks like we got Coy up top of the key, number 21 for the Warriors. Back over to number 3, Patton. They're looking to exploit some holes here in our 2-3 zone, but nice little three there by Patton. That kid can shoot the ball for sure.
With a southpaw release there by the left-handed Patton, I mean, when you get him into his spots, it's also tricky trying to play defense a lefty because their rhythm going into their jump shot is a little bit atypical.
Looks like about 14 seconds left here in the first half. Snowbirds going for one shot. Looks like they're going to got 5 seconds. Back over to DJ, and no. Oh, great shot. Half-court shot. Almost went in there from Blankenship. That leaves your first half, your Snowbirds 33, the Warriors from Forest Area 20. We will be back after this short message. Thank you for joining us for the first half. We'll be back here shortly.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now. Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us, and next week, this commercial could be yours.
Okay, and welcome back in. This is the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport halftime show here on Next Level Broadcasting. Snowbirds ahead of the Forest Area Fife Lake Warriors 33-20 after 16 minutes in the books from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium in Gaylord, Michigan. Charles Terrell, Tom Pratt, and Nick Wenzel on the call for tonight's game between these two Ski Valley Conference opponents. And right now, the Snowbirds doing their thing against this Forest Area zone defense, and the Warriors are actually having some success against that St. Mary's zone defense as well. Both teams implementing their own take on the 2-3 zone. And Tom, from a scoring perspective, we know that the Snowbirds have been led by their junior point guard, Daniel Jacobson. He's got 3 makes from deep, but Jacobson also doing a lot by facilitating open looks for his teammates as well. What's the scorer's book saying so far that got us to this 13-point lead for the Snowbirds?
Yeah, it looks like Jacobson is leading the Snowbirds with 11 points, followed by Rylan Metelski, 10 points. Hogan McKinley, 3 points. Brett Kashoniak, 2 points. And Lucas Sherwinski, 7 points. So that's, we're obviously spreading it out a little bit. Obviously, I'd like to see a little more out of Croft down low. We need a couple. We need about 5 to 8 points out of him a game. But I think what I really like is I like the ball movement, actually, by both teams. Both teams are really moving the ball. Guards are moving the ball well for both teams. I think both teams defensively could really, buckle it down a little bit more. I think, obviously there's holes in both defenses right now that I can guarantee you that Dale Jacobson is in there, giving him the business about that because, if we can't get it done defensively, it doesn't matter how many points we score. If we can't get it done defensively, we're not going to win very many ball games.
Want to go over to Nick Wenzel, the third member of our broadcast crew tonight. Nick, you said going into this game that you would take more than 4 3-pointers made by Daniel Jacobson, and he's got 3 right now at halftime. You feeling pretty confident about that pick, I would presume?
Absolutely.
And you also said the over on Hogan McKinley assists at 9 assists. I believe he's got 2 so far. So Hogan's got a little work to make up on the second half of those assist totals, but looking very good going into this one, saying that Jacobson's going to be shooting it well from deep, and he has been. 9 of his 11 points have come from beyond the arc, so Jacobson certainly continuing his incredible shooting throughout his Snowbird basketball career. Tom, for the Forest Area Warriors, I mean, their 3-guard lineup hasn't seemed phased by the Snowbirds. One thing I also want to make mention of, the Warriors have had some turnovers going against that Snowbird defense, but about 50% of those turnovers have been the dead ball variety. So they haven't really come back to create a transition opportunity for the Snowbirds. And I would look for the Snowbirds to try to turn up that pressure defensively to get some more live ball turnover. But so far, you got to tip your hat to the Warriors. They've missed a couple shots inside right at the rim. And if they get those to fall, this could be a 2-possession, potentially even a 1-score game at half.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. That trio between Singer, Blankenship, and Patton, those 3 guards for Forest Area, are going to wreak some havoc this year in the Ski Valley. There's no doubt about it. And, you know, I think, like I said earlier, St. Mary's just needs to buckle it down defensively. We need to do a little better job rebounding, a little better job boxing out. You know, and if we're going to play that 2-3 zone, we need to make sure that, you know, we're following all the rules of the 2-3 zone. It's like some guys are, some guys aren't. And you know, if you're going to run that zone, which is very effective if ran correctly, you all have to be on the same page.
Yeah, I would say the difference right now between these two teams, St. Mary with an inside scoring presence. We talked about getting 7 points from Lucas Sherwinski inside, 2 points from Brett Kashoniak. That's 9 points that the Warriors don't really have a player or players that can parallel those type of contributions that the Snowbirds have gotten inside. And right now, to me, I kind of see that as the difference in the game. It's a 13-point advantage for the Snowbirds, but Forest Area doesn't really have that inside presence like the Snowbirds have with Croft and with Sherwinski, with Jessen, with Krishoniak. So I'd say that's the difference in the game so far on the offensive side of the ball.
You know, if I look at the stats real quick for the Snowbirds, you know, we have, let's see, 4 3-pointers. Everything else has been, minus those 12 points, have been right around the rim. You know, we haven't had a really pull-up jumper or anything like that. Everything has been around the rim or at the free throw line.
Right.
So minus those 12 points, you know, and that's where St. Mary's is really winning this game, like you said, is right around the baskets, offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I think the Snowbirds can continue to try to do is utilize their size inside. An old coach of mine, Chad Dutcher, and Chad, if you're watching, big shout out, grandfather of Gavin Bevel, who played on this district championship team last year for the Snowbirds. Coach Dutcher would always say that teams will generally shoot a lesser percentage from 3 in the second half of games as players' legs get a little tired, start to come up short, alligator arm in that release. So I think for the Warriors, they got to get inside, start probing the paint a little bit more and finding those easy layups to stay within striking distance of the Snowbirds in the second half.
You know, that's it's funny you bring that up about you know, Coach Chad Dutcher. I'm very fortunate. I'm an old soul, so I actually have lunch with Chad and a bunch of other older gentlemen every week. And, you know, just the conversations him and I have, and, you know, just the knowledge that he has, not only in basketball, but in every sport, it seems like. I mean, you know, he's getting a little up there, Chad. He's in his 80s, but, you know, he's been around the block a little bit, you know, and he's just so knowledgeable. And I just love sitting there and talking to him about sports in general.
Well, I want to thank you for tuning in to the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport halftime show here on Next Level Broadcasting. We're going to go ahead and step aside when we come back. Third quarter action just around the corner after these messages from our sponsors.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
this is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us, and next week, this commercial could be yours.
Okay, here we are, high school basketball ready to get underway for the second quarter here on Next Level Broadcasting. Snowbirds and the Warriors getting ready to get things going. It's a 13-point advantage for the Snowbirds. I'm going to send it back over to Tom Pratt and Nick Wenzel. Take it away for the third quarter action.
Thanks, Charles. Snowbirds with the ball here coming from in the second half from our right to our left. Looks like Jacobson over to McKinley. McKinley back up to Croft, over to Jacobson, looking for Rylan Metowski. Rylan Metowski puts it up, but misses, gets his own rebound, but then loses the ball. Blankenship bringing the ball up the court for the Warriors. Back over to Patton. Patton being guarded right there by Jacobson. It looks like we're going to play a little bit of that, still in that 2-3 zone. And then Patton turns the ball over. Nice little transition right there. Patton turned the ball over. Croft over to McKinley. McKinley to DJ, in for the bucket. Patton up there at top of the key, over to Blankenship. Blankenship back to Patton for the Warriors. Patton there looking to set something up here at the top of the key. Blankenship looking to drive, picks up his dribble. Patton back up, brings it back up a little bit towards half court. Coy. Coy back up to Patton. Patton back over to Coy there for the Warriors. Looking to get down low there to number 24 for the Warriors, but they just can't seem to get it down to him. They're just working it around the perimeter, looking to get it down low. They just can't seem to do it. You got Blankenship forcing up the three, getting his own rebound, which is unacceptable for the Snowbirds. Snowbirds pushing it back up to McKinley. McKinley back up to Jacobson. Jacobson over to McKinley. McKinley, nice pass down to Sherwinski. Sherwinski gets fouled, going in for 2 shots right now. Great movement by the Snowbirds right there, Charles.
That's a great example of turning down a good shot for a great shot, as McKinley turned down his open three-pointer, found Sherwinski inside, and Sherwinski earns a trip to the free throw line where he's 1 for 2 on the evening.
Sherwinski's first basket is up just short off the front of the rim, Charles, and kind of speaks to Coach Dutcher's mentality, not only for the three, but even for the second half. Your legs are a little tired. Got to bend them a little more, Lucas. Second shot up, just off the back of the rim. Rebound forced area by Coy. Coy over to Blankenship. Blankenship bringing it back up the court here. Blankenship over to 24, back to Blankenship, over to Patton. Patton over to Coy. Looks like they're playing a little 4-out-1 in, looking to get it down low, and then looking to back up top. Looks like that's what they're looking to do there, Charles. Just trying to get some things open around the perimeter.
There's a nice 15-foot pull-up. That's a good shot you want to force if you're the Snowbird defense.
Great rebound by Sherwinski. Sherwinski got the rebound, gave it up to Jacobson, and was still the first one down the court. Love that hustle.
It looks like that foul is going to be against Hogan McKinley. A little shove in the back, if you will, but not a terrible. I would refer to that almost as a take foul. You can really slow the presence and possession down by taking that foul there.
100% agree. Patton for 3, airballs it right into the hands of Zook. Zook puts it back up. McKinley looking to drive, back out to Jacobson. Jacobson for 3, and it's good. Jacobson, 4 threes on the night so far, and we're just into the second half. Warriors Coy has the ball. They call a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout here. We're going to
thank some more of our sponsors this afternoon, or I shouldn't say this afternoon, this evening. It's probably about 8:30, 8:45 right now Eastern Standard Time. We want to give a shout out to our friends at J&J Construction. Listen, right now, especially coming out of COVID and everybody's watching Chip and Johanna games, well, if you think that you can do it yourself and you get in over your head, you need to seek help. That's where J&J Construction comes in. They can turn your dream home into reality, or if your current reality is a disaster, they can turn that back into your desired dream home as well. That's J&J Construction. And I know a lot of people, the DIYers out there, you get into those TV shows, you get locked into a series, and you think, man, I can do this. You go to Ace Hardware, you go to a local shop, you buy some tools, and then it's like tidal wave just hits you. And if that's happened to you, then you need to call J&J Construction. Or if it's currently happening to you, that's where the friends at J&J Construction come in to get you out of those situations. Also want to give a shout out to our friends at Golf Gaylord. Listen, Gaylord in the 989 is golf's mecca of Michigan. Golf Gaylord can help you fix that slice, find you a new driver, set of irons, and with their simulators inside, can get that swing tuned up for the spring. That's Golf Gaylord, proud sponsor of Snowbird basketball.
You know, Charles, I know one man that works there. That's Daddy Jacobson.
That's correct. Good call, Nick.
All right, looks like Coy turned the ball over to McKinley. McKinley in there for a layup, no good. Put back Jacobson for 2. Looks like he got Blankenship up the court here, up to the top of the key. Over to Coy for the Warriors. Back up to Patton. Blankenship. Over to Coy. Blankenship for 3, no good. Rebound, Metelsky. Metelsky brings it back up to McKinley. McKinley does not finish, and he needs to finish that. Jacobson back up to the top of the key. Over to McKinley. McKinley over to Croft. Croft over to Metelsky. Metelsky in for 2 and a foul. Metelsky was up by the rim right there, which is not surprising.
Metelsky was up so high there, Tom. I think he should probably have to check his nostrils for a nosebleed after that one.
You got that rubber underneath the backboard right there. His head was above that.
I mean, he entered the stratosphere on that.
He did. One shot here for Metelsky. Just missed it. Rebound, Sherwinski. Great rebound, Sherwinski. Goes to put it back up and gets fouled. 2 shots for the Snowbirds.
Well, the Snowbirds have really answered the bell here in the third quarter so far. They're with a 7-point advantage right now in this third frame. It was a 13-point game at halftime. And as Sherwinski misses the front end of 2 free throws, gotta like the way that the Snowbird team has come out here to start the third quarter.
No, absolutely. They have come out. They're still pushing the ball. Obviously, legs are still feeling pretty good. Sherwinski missed the first one. Second one, missed it again. Rebound, McKinley, which is great job. DJ drove the ball, looked to dish it off to Sherwinski, just passed down below his knees, which he couldn't get.
Right there for DJ, that's probably one that you want to try to run a little floater up there as you got your big man inside. If you miss it, there's about a 50% chance he's going to get that offensive rebound.
100% agree. Looks like we have Coy back up to Patton for the Warriors. Patton looking to drive to the left. Nice little Euro step there. In. Rebound Blankenship. Great job right there by Blankenship for 2. Jacobson pushing it to McKinley. McKinley for 3. No good. Rebound Sherwinski. Great hustle, Lucas Sherwinski. Back up to Jacobson. Jacobson looking to McKinley. McKinley up top to Metelsky. Metelsky looking to drive to the right. Nice little Euro step in for 2. Great job, Rylan Metelsky. Blankenship gets the ball into Patton. Patton over to Coy. Coy in there. Deflected out of bounds there by Jacobson. Cherry checking in for the Snowbirds. Sherwinski going to go take a breather there. Great work by Sherwinski that third quarter here. Blankenship picks up his dribble. Forced area. 30-second timeout. I'm going to pass it over to Charles here.
Yeah, well, as that 30-second timeout, we're going to lead right into kind of what has gotten the Snowbirds this 20-point margin of lead right now. It's doing a lot of the simple things. We've seen one three-pointer so far knocked down by Daniel Jacobson in this third quarter, but Snowbirds have been getting to the rim and getting offensive rebounds. Haven't seen them convert at the free throw line as much as I think this coaching staff for the Snowbirds would like to see, and that's why they've got this 20-point margin of lead right now. For the Warriors, they're getting open shots, but they're starting to press a little bit, in my opinion. Blankenship is looking a little bit fatigued, and we'll see if the Warriors can keep their composure here going into the later stretches of this third quarter.
I mean, these three guards for forced area don't come off the court. So, early on in the season, that can get tiring. You got Patton up top here, over to Coy. Coy looking to go inside, can't find Blankenship. Back to Patton. Looks like they're having Blankenship down low, around the elbow there. Brings it back up, picks up his dribble though. Three-pointer there by Blankenship. Brings the score 44 for the Snowbirds. The Warriors from forced area 27, just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jacobson for three, just short. Jacobson picks up his own rebound. Metelsky back up to Jacobson. Over to Metelsky. Off Metelsky's hands. Turnover Snowbirds. Forced area ball, bringing it back up the court will be Blankenship here in probably just a minute.
Yeah, the biggest thing the Warriors can do defensively is just string together stops. Give themselves the best chance to cut into this Snowbird lead before the end of the third quarter.
Patton handling the ball up top for the Warriors. Tried to force it in there to Blankenship, stole by Jacobson. Jacobson missed the layup. Rebound Warriors. Patton bringing it back up the court. Looking for Coy. Coy for three. No good. Rebound Metelsky over to Cherry. Cherry to McKinley. McKinley bringing it back up the court. They're looking to do some high-low action here for the Snowbirds. Jacobson for three, and it's good. 5 threes on the night for Jacobson. He is feeling it from around the arc. Patton bringing the ball up the court for the Warriors. Over to Coy. Coy over to Patton. Looks like they're trying to get the ball in there to Blankenship, which is not a bad idea. He's just hanging around, going from elbow to elbow. Coy for three. Rebound Jacobson. Jacobson decided to slow it down and bring it back up to the top of the key here. Looks like they're going to go one shot.
Beautiful shot there by Riley.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. Didn't quite get the last shot off, as they were calling, but, I think Coach Dale Jacobson will take that. At the end of your third quarter, your Snowbirds 49, Warriors from forced area 27. I'm going to turn it over to Charles Schroll here.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord.
And welcome back into the fourth quarter here from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Charles Trail, Tom Pratt, and Nick Wenzel with Next Level Broadcasting bringing you this one. Before the quarter ended, Rylan Metowski putting together a little dream shake there as the Snowbirds got the bucket, and they have extended this second half lead now to 22 points, winning that third quarter by 9 points. And we're back in.
Thanks, Charles. All right, start of the fourth quarter here. We got Patton for the Warriors up. Brings up to Zook. Zook. Patton over to Coy. Coy back to Patton. Snowbirds still in that 2-3 zone. Great defense there by Kishoniak. Three-pointer for Blankenship.
Blankenship and Jacobson pretty much going shot for shot here tonight, Tom.
Yeah, they are. Metowski. Kishoniak for three off the backboard. Not sure Coach Jacobson in a tight game is going to want those kind of shots right now, but Patton for three, and it's good. Brings the score, Snowbirds 49, Warriors 33.
Yeah, and a little 6-0 run by the Warriors in this game. It feels like it's a tight game once again, even though I would say that this game feels closer than what the score is indicative of, just because of the shot-making prowess of Forest Area. They've got 7 3-pointers made in this game so far, Tom. And when you've got a team with 3 guys that can all dribble it, shoot it, and facilitate the basketball, it always presents itself as a lethal combination for those players. And right now, the Snowbirds, it's going to be interesting to see them, how they play with a moderately sized lead. So they're up by 16 points right now. But you can really start to feel differently about the team's body language, momentum, and how they treat this 16-point advantage over the course of the next 2 to 3 minutes on how they play, execute the game plan going forward.
No, I absolutely agree. I know St. Mary's definitely does not and cannot let their foot off the gas pedal right now. McKinley bringing the ball up the court. Looks like Jacobson is on the bench here for a nice little blow. McKinley back over to Metowski. Metowski over to McKinley. Down to Lucas. Over to Metowski. Over to McKinley. McKinley to Jessen.
And that possession arrow is going to favor the Warriors. So turnover by the Snowbirds. Well, pseudo turnover, I should say. Looks like the possession arrow got changed there on that possession, so it's still going to be a Snowbird basketball.
Yep, no, they changed it back there, but Metowski driving in. Nope. Great rebound right there by Kishoniak. Over to Sherwinski. Sherwinski looking to back it down in there. Metowski brings it back up to Metowski. Back down to Sherwinski. Sherwinski backing him down in. Over to Metowski. Up to McKinley. McKinley back up, slowing it down up top here. Over to Kishoniak. Kishoniak to McKinley. McKinley to Rylan Metowski. Back up, Euro step. Just short on that layup right there.
Want to make mention some pivotal moments for the Snowbirds without Jacobson on the floor right now, Tom. We'll see as Jacobson looks like he's about to check back in.
Yeah, that didn't last long. Metowski bringing it back up the court. Back over to Metowski. To McKinley. McKinley to Metowski. Metowski looking. Jessen shoots. Just off. Nice little rebound right there by Kishoniak. Put back up there by Sherwinski. Just short. Blankenship bringing the ball up to court for the Warriors. Over to Coy. Coy over to Patton. Patton for three. No good. Nice little rebound right there by Jessen. Got Rylan Metelsky over to Koshoniak. Koshoniak looking for Jessen. Jessen just was not paying attention. Looks like we got a foul right there on Koshoniak. Looks like we got
a couple of Snowbirds coming
Peyton
back in.
DeWord coming in, checking in, along with Jacobson checking back in. Snowbirds still in that 2-3 zone. Jacobson bringing the ball back up the court here for the Snowbirds. Looking to Sherwinski. Sherwinski to Jessen. Just off the hands of Jessen and off the hands of Blankenship. For the Warriors, it'll be Snowbirds ball underneath their basket. Jacobson taking the ball out for the Snowbirds. Over to Sherwinski, back up to Peyton for three, no good. Rebound, Jessen, in for two. Great rebound there by Jessen. Puts it back up for two and gets fouled. Looking for one shot here for the Snowbirds.
Great job of battling inside, both by Sherwinski and Jessen. Playing a little bit of volleyball inside, just kind of tapping it from one big man to the other. And Jessen with an opportunity for their old-fashioned three-point play.
Looks like we got a full time out here.
Yeah, as they take the full time out on the floor. We want to thank all of our sponsors once again for being a part of this broadcast. And thank you, the viewer, for making us a part of your Wednesday night here in Northern Michigan. We want to thank our friends at the Gaylord Eye Care Center, Jimmy John's in Gaylord, also Golf Gaylord, J&J Construction, and the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport for bringing this game to you. So if you're just out in the community and get a chance to stop into any one of those local businesses, stop in and support those local businesses because they support us and we make watching your favorite sports teams here, all your favorite players possible due to the support that those businesses have for us, bringing you live broadcasts of high school basketball in Northern Michigan pretty much one or every night of the week, whether you are a Snowbird fan, Blue Devil basketball fan, or a fan from Charlevoix or Traverse City. Next level broadcasting, pretty much having a game one night of the week, so you can pretty much set your calendar on 7:30, 7:45 on a weeknight. Pretty good chance that there's going to be a basketball game on Next Level Broadcasting as the Snowbirds have an 18-point lead right now, just over half in the fourth quarter remaining. And this could be a tight game if Forest Area able to put a couple more three-pointers down the hatch.
All right, Snowbird got the turnover from Forest Area. Jacobson pushes it up to DeWard. DeWard, three, no good. Blankenship bringing it up the court for the Warriors. Great hustle there by DJ all over the court. Patton for three, no good. Great defense by Koshoniak and DeWard. DJ bringing it back up the court here for the Snowbirds. Don't want to force it here. Koshoniak looking. Coy over for the Warriors with the ball. Over to Patton. Patton looking to go inside. Couldn't find it. There he goes. Now he goes in. Back out to Patton. Looking way across the Blankenship.
Thought Patton turned down a pretty good shot there, Tom.
Yeah, I thought he would have took that for sure. You got Patton flat or Blankenship flashing. I probably would have hit him. Blankenship for three, and it's good. That kid can shoot.
Great looking jump shot from number 5 in green. Nice arc, nice release, and great rotation on that jump shot.
Looks like we got a mass substitution for the Snowbirds. Looks like Udell, Amsterberg, Metelsky, Croft, and Koenig all in. Mass substitution. Blankenship for 3. Metelsky bringing the ball up the court here. Drives the ball, almost misses the layup, almost gets the rebound back, or Amsterberg almost gets the rebound off his fingertips.
And quick stat update. Blankenship now with 7 made three-pointers in the contest.
Blankenship looking to put it back up. Good rebound there by Patton. Patton puts it back. Croft rebound. Metelsky bringing it up the court for the Snowbirds, looking to slow it down. Koenig for 3, no good. 1 minute, 35 seconds left here in the game. Blankenship passes it to Zook. Zook travels there.
I tell you what, Tom, when these two teams play again in conference play, it's going to be a war.
It's going to be at their gym.
Down in Forest area, when you get down there, and, you know, it's about an hour bus ride. You get down there, and they feed off that home crowd. Forest area has one of the better home crowds in the Ski Valley, I'd say, between them and Onaway. They really pack in the bleachers at their home facility. And with a team that can go ahead and make 10 three-pointers, anything can happen.
No, I absolutely agree. I think this is going to be a Forest area team that is going to surprise some people this year for sure. They're going to win some big games against some good teams. And, you know, Blankenship and Patton and Singer, you know, they can shoot, and obviously that's noticeable right now, and, you know, kudos to them.
One thing about the development of their team, really talented player on the JV that I would imagine getting some more time up on varsity for the Warriors. He's not playing that much in this game, but as that season kind of continues to conclude, I imagine that he'll start seeing a lot more time up on varsity.
You got Jacobson, you know, trying to slow the game down there, but got his pocket picked, and then had a fall down at the other end here for the Warriors. Inbounds play in there to Patton. Patton gets it in for 2. That brings the score down to Snowbirds 51, Warriors 41, with 1 minute to go in the game. Looks like they're just going to try to work it around to
good rebound there by number 25, Croft.
Thank you, Nick. Rylan Metelsky for 3. And it goes. Brings the score Snowbirds 54, Warriors 41. 30 seconds left in the contest. Coy over to Patton. Patton looking to put it back up. Over to Coy. Coy's going to shoot the 3. And it's good.
No quit in this Forest area team.
No, it's not. Looks like we got a foul there on Coy. just under 9 seconds left to go in the game. Snowbirds up 10, 54-44. Looks like they're just going to let the clock run out at this point. All right, that leaves your final score. Your Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds 54, Forest Area Warriors 44. Charles?
Well, I mean, Tom, just in quick summary here, the Snowbirds kind of come out of this one with a 13-point game. I don't want to say they limp out of this game, but they did have that 22-point lead in the fourth quarter that the Warriors continued to chip away at, as it was a 13-point win for the Snowbirds tonight. So we'll see how this season goes for both of these squads, as I'd say there's a lot to build on between both of these teams. For the Warriors of Forest Area, you got to like your three-guard lineup, your approach, your ability to move the ball. Going up against the St. Mary team that's probably going to be one of the larger teams in the Ski Valley in terms of height and size and length. Also raw athleticism. I think if you're the Forest Area Warriors, you're coming out of this game feeling pretty good about your ability to compete within the conference. If you're the St. Mary's Snowbirds, I would say that you really want to try to batten down the hatches and kind of tighten the screws up a little bit on being able to control your shot selection. I thought the shot selection got a little bit loose in the second half for the Snowbirds. So both teams with some things to work on, but early in the season, every team has a lot of things that they can work on.
No, absolutely. Like you said, I think Forest Area has a lot of upside that their coach can take out of this game and the kids. For St. Mary's, I thought obviously we came out and played really well in the first half. Played really well in the third quarter, I thought. Had a couple turnovers, but, fourth quarter we kind of, opened up the bench a little bit, and nothing against them. But, when kids are not used to playing with each other, in a closer game, things get, a little more intense. That changes things up. But, I think for the Snowbirds, you take this, it's a W. You're 3-0 on the season. You play in Pellston on Friday. Guys are healthy. That's not the easiest place to play in Pellston. But you take this one, you learn from it. Obviously, even with the win, you learn from these, especially in the fourth quarter, and you take that to tomorrow's practice before Friday, and you just get ready for the next game.
Yeah. So Nick, before we sign off, any shout-outs that you want to give out tonight?
Give a shout-out to Mama Cordy at home watching this game. She was very excited about this game. She texted me all day long saying, "Go Birds" on this day.
Okay.
So shout-out to our whole family out there of the Bird family.
I know you wanted to give a shout-out to some special members of your family as well.
I do. My brother, who is dealing with cancer right now downstate in the hospital. Hasn't been doing very well. It's continuing to spread, but thoughts and prayers are with my brother Chris at this time.
Sure, and our thoughts and prayers are with you, your family, your brother as well, Nick, and the whole Snowbird family, next level broadcasting family as well, and wanted to bring you on so you could share that tribute to your brother. So Snowbirds wrap this one up, 57-44, the final here from the Gaylord St. Mary Gymnasium. Charles Strail, Tom Pratt, Nick Wenzel here on the broadcast. I want to thank all of our sponsors, Jimmy John's Gaylord Eye Care Center, Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, Golf Gaylord, J&J Construction for making this broadcast possible for you, the viewer hanging out, making us a part of your Wednesday evening in Northern Michigan or wherever you're tuning in to watch tonight's game from. Thank you and have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.